Can't. Well, you won't hear a thing because I was muted. Ha. Oops. Come on. Just gotta make sure this works. Gotta make sure it works. Please work. Please work. Please work. For whatever reason, it like breaks and works, breaks and works, breaks and works. Well, you won't hear a thing because I was muted. Ha. Oh, dude, on low key stream, low key stream. Just getting the stream turned on takes away like half my energy sometimes. My settings don't want to save. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. We're gonna start with these lights off, though. We're gonna be a little bit more intimate. Low key stream, low key stream. Oh, I'm just so mad. My settings don't like. I've literally had two cameras working before, and then all of a sudden, it wants to be like, nah. It wants to be like, hey, we cake, and remember when your stuff worked? And I was like, yeah. And then the computer says, well, I don't want to work for you no more. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to work for me? You're my computer. And the computer's like, yeah, but like, I just feel like being your computer anymore. I'm like, but I thought you me all the time you shared together. And my computer's like, yeah, well, you're not as cool as you think, we cake. And I'm like, oh, you don't think so? It's like, yeah. I'm like, well, fine. Guess so. Here we go. Penguins, Sabres game started it. And I kind of want to grab a blanket. It's a little chilly in my apartment. All right. Blanket rabbited. Got my blanket. Got my drink. Got my little nuts. All right, everyone. We Caking is here. We have the Sabres Penguins matchup. Now, of course, this is a conference matchup, everyone. So this game matters. This game really matters. So for the Sabres, of course, they haven't made it into the playoffs in 14 seasons. They will do anything, and I'm pretty sure literally almost anything to get there. Right now, as you look at the division right now, is that really, wait, what? Oh, wow. So the Atlantic Division right now. So in the Metropolitan, the Hurricanes, the Penguins, and the Islanders look like they're in the playoffs, respectively. Penguins 68 points, Islanders 67 points. Sabres have 70 points, and the Bruins have 69 points, but they must be in the Atlantic Division, so they got to beat out those other three teams before they compete for the, or they just stay in these wild card slots, which is fine if they're in the wild card slots. It means they're still going to the playoffs, which all these franchises really make sure that they get to the playoffs. Now I got to make sure that. Sabres score as I fix my cameras. Jason Zucker. There we go. There we go. So Jason Zucker, former Penguin, former Wild, looks like he scored the first goal of this hockey game. Jason Zucker getting the team on the MAC for tonight. Now, the Sabres, of course, they definitely have a lot of talent on their team. Oh, dude, I like that one. I like that card. So some players that I want everyone to be aware of tonight for the Sabres. Of course, Sabres being the home team, starting out with their captain, Rasmus Dahlin. Oh, just kidding. Rasmus Dahlin. Of course, Rasmus Dahlin, a first overall pick in the league. Get a little extra light on him. First overall pick in the league, Rasmus Dahlin over here, number 26, I believe, just a flawless defenseman. Immaculate. He gets a fair amount of goals, at least 10 goals a season, and other than that, he definitely helps the team out. He's going to jump in front. He's got a big body. He's also knows how to use a stick. He can shoot the puck. So Rasmus Dahlin, you got to look up for him. If there's a guy that represents the Buffalo Sabres right now, it's got to be Rasmus Dahlin right now. And right now, this is the red-orange color flow. We'll put him on the home team side. Next is Zach Benson. Now, I got rookie Zach Benson over here, but Zach Benson, he's been in the league for a few years now. I think he's a player that's going to start to emerge the more he continues to play. Duh. But nonetheless, though, he's a player that I feel like has potential. You just don't know if he's going to be a bottom six or a top six. So Zach Benson, I'd highly recommend keeping your eye out for Mr. Benson. Next and last is the I spoiled at the beginning. We got Owen Power. I have Owen Power here on display. So Owen Power, of course, the second first overall pick by the Sabres and also a defenseman. They were thinking they were going to have the most devastating defensive core. And unfortunately, Owen Power has kind of been quiet. He doesn't have a shot. He's not a loud person. He's very quiet. He's very docile, and that's not necessarily what you want in a hockey player. He needs to make some noise, especially for himself. I mean, sometimes sports can be like the WWE, where like you want to sometimes having that loud personality, let people know who you are. That's important too, because if people know who you are and they're like, oh, what's this guy known for? Oh, maybe a slap shot. What is it? I feel like Owen Power is a player. He has a next gear in him. It's just I don't know if the Sabres can bring him there. He seems afraid. He seems afraid, and he seems like when I watched him play, and of course we're going to watch him play tonight, see how engaged he is. Now, Pittsburgh Penguins. Wow. This is a hard one to pick from because there's only like 3 players that stay on the team. I think he's out. Do I have a hollow version of you? I don't? That's a bundle. Well, you know what? 1, 2, where'd he go? 3. All right, here are 3 players for the Penguins to look out for. On the Pittsburgh Penguins, Erik Karlsson, I believe he's one of the few, if not the only active defenseman right now to have 700 points or assists. It's one of the two. But Erik Karlsson, of course, lost to the Penguins in double overtime when he was a Senator. Now, playing for the Penguins, just had to watch the Penguins do their 2016 10-year anniversary for their Stanley Cup. If he's still on the team for next year, that is going to be a hard one for him to be on the bench watching and clapping for, because he was on the receiving side of that loss. Of course, Penguins go on to win against the Nashville Predators, defeating them in 6 games, and on top of that, winning back-to-back. Erik Karlsson will forever feel that, and we will always bring it up. Brian Rust, of course, a speedy winger. This guy is going to get down the ice. He is going to, of course, take the shots. Brian Rust, one of the best Penguins right now. One of the best. He is the best young Penguin. Of course, Kindle has a lot of potential right now, but Brian Rust, he is that Penguin. And of course, you got Evgeny Make Me a Milkshake. Evgeny Malkin. Wearing the Robo Penguin. Evgeny Malkin over here. Great player, quick player. And honestly, I think Malkin is a player that a lot of people wrote off. I even wrote him off, and he's like come back this season. Of course, he was injured earlier, so he hasn't played all the games that everybody else has played. But I still think he's a tremendous ice hockey player. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat tonight? How's everyone going? I got some nuts I'm going to eat while I was going to say on the bench, but obviously I'm just casting. I'm just ready to talk hockey and call some hockey. All right. Novak on the offensive draw against the Sabres. Penguins win the draw. They will win it into their defensive area. Wotherspoon sends it back into a beautiful triangle. Wow. Kindle? No, it wasn't. It was Novak, Wotherspoon, and I didn't see who his defensive pair is right now. I'm spitting everywhere. I'm so excited. They just did a triangle. So it went from face-off win draw to the boards, to the blue line, to the other side of the blue line, back to the boards, back to the first guy at the blue line at the point. Wow. They literally just triangled that puck twice. It took 2 triangles and everybody on the Sabres was lost. All right, Sabres, how are you going to respond to that? See what we got here. Looks like Chinakhov still has the puck. Beautiful backhand no-looker pass in front of the net. Malkin was too quick for him, though. Yet he receives the puck yet again. Penguins controlling. Malkin no-looker backhand right into the breadbasket of the Sabres Tendy Lion. And of course, the Sabres are wearing their gorgeous goat heads. Owen Power, the camera cuts to as he skates off the ice. He's going to go for the change. Malkin will also get off the ice for the Penguins. Now, the interesting thing, of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins, everybody knows they have Sidney Crosby, who is a first overall pick as well. It's 1 first overall pick versus 2, which I always find the battle of the first overalls to be pretty entertaining. I'll be honest. I always think they're pretty cool. But again, that is just we take. That's just me, everybody. That's just me. Right now, 4 shots for the Penguins, 4 for the Sabres as they try to add another to that tally. Unable to get it on net. Mantha will pass it back to Shea. Oh, the Penguins gave it up right in front of the net. Thompson can't set it down for the point-blank shot. Sabres continue to maintain the puck. Peyton Krebs tries to feed it along. Crosby intercepts. He's like, we're done with this nonsense. Rips the puck down the ice, but it goes off Dahlin's stick into the corner. Rust gets tangled, falls down, and Dahlin behind the net as play settles down. Dahlin, of course, we went over as one of the players to keep their eye on as he feeds Doan, who nudges the puck along. Penguins, however, they want to obtain control of the puck. They're going to try and do it. Ha, just kidding. Sabres steal it. They still have it in the Penguin zone. Kesselring sends it to the net. It gets bounced off. Penguins control. In comes the Penguins. Streaking along now. In front of the net. Hayes goes for the shot. Instant and easy save for Alex Lyon. Easy save for the Sabres. Why would ESPN have the players on the ice without their numbers? It has their positions, but why give me their why legitimately give me the important data? Why do that? Why be helpful? Why be helpful? Why be helpful when you can just be intentionally annoying? Right? So that's what I would do. That's what I do. That is exactly what I would do. Oh my gosh. Clifton was that guy. Now I'm looking actually at the numbers. We're at a commercial break, everyone. Doan's 91. Helinus is 94. Kozak 48. Krebs 19. Malestein 29. McLeod 71. Oslin 86. Quinn 22. Rosen 63. Thompson 72. Tuck 89. Zucker 17. Bryson 78. Byron 4. Darling 26. Kesselring 8. Power 25. Samuelson 23. Lyon 34. Penguins. Brazo 16, Chinakhov 59, Crosby 87, Dewar 19, Hayes 13, Wait, they have 2 Hazes? There's a 85 Haze on the Penguins? Didn't know that. Didn't know that. All right, everybody in the stream right now who knew that. And if you said you know that, I'm calling you a liar. There's no way anybody knew that. 0% chance. And then Kindle 81, Malkin 71, Mantha 39, McGrody, he's playing. Number 2, Novak 18, Russ 17, Clifton 75, Carlson 65, Kulak 77, Shea 5, Soloyov 7. That's who number 7 is. Soloyov. Never heard of this dude. We are back playing. The Sabres have gotten back into the neutral zone. However, they're going to retreat back into their zone. McLeod has it. McLeod, see if he can boost. He does. He gets it all the way down. He's going to put on the brakes. And the Sabres get a beautiful opportunity on net. However, that shot did not necessarily make it past the goalie. It like bounced off the pads. He got like a weird like side wraparound shot. However, needed the player on the other side. Nobody was there. Play continues. Zucker tries centering it. And a stick from Quinn puts the puck on net. Silvas from the Penguins holds that puck off. Man, if those neck things are like, what are they? Not like skate blade protectors. They look weird. They look weird. How was everyone's day though? You enjoying the game? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Gosh, Thompson's huge. All right. Who's going to win the face-off? Penguins do. Novak. Shea picks it up immediately. Goes to the boards, gets it into neutral ice. Sabres got up behind the net. However, Shea was first to get it. Penguins get it all the way down the ice. Malkin wins the puck battle, flicks it back into the circle. No Penguins were there though. Puck did get cleared by the Sabres. Darlene works on it. He's just going to flick it straight up in the air. All the way in the Penguin zone. Thompson first to it. Puts it behind the net. Centers it to Tuck. Tuck shot right off of Silvas. And the Sabres continue to hold it. It looks like Thompson wanted to replicate the same play. Tuck didn't have the same idea. Penguins are able to take it out. Chinikov on the left circle. Shoots it in, gets nicked by a Sabre. Power pushes the puck forward. Chari's going to be the first to get it on the Penguin side. It's Wotherspoon. He's going to look, set it up to Hayes. Number 13, that is. Penguins on the offensive. Mantha to Hayes. Hayes to Wotherspoon. Back left blue line, excuse me. Sabres with the pincher. And they're going to clear it. Possible 2-on-1 developing. Looks like the puck went on a play. Huh. Ooh, Doan is coming in. McGroarty's also getting some ice time. Oh, I can't wait to watch hockey. Face-off won by the Sabres. They're just going to rip the puck in. And Silva caught it like right away. Kind of anticlimactic. Super anticlimactic. I'm going to get another hockey game going, everybody. I didn't know the Battle of Florida tonight, too. That's what I'm putting on right now. Oh, it's right about to start. Rats. Wow! Wow! Penguins score! What looked like a puck that just bounced out of nowhere. Other Hayes. Is that his first goal in the National Hockey League? Well, Penguins win the faceoff. Solyov launched it all the way up, and it just kind of bounced. And Hayes just pretty beat. Bryson, he just pushed this guy's stick out of the way. And awesome. Well done, Hayes. I think that's his first National Hockey League goal. Always got to be happy to get that. All right, that's to hype the Penguins up. We got a 1-1 hockey game, everybody. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Both teams with 6 shots on net. Sabres are not happy they got scored on. They're going to want to take a bite out of the Penguins. Let's see how this hockey game continues to develop. Sabres, neutral ice, going for another offensive attack. A backhand shovel. Too close in the cloud to handle. Sucker behind the net. Tries the center. It does not get past Silva. Almost looked like it could have ricocheted into the net by the edge of the paddle. Silva holds the puck. Zucker and Rust talking to each other. Former teammates on the Penguins, yeah. Offensive face-off zone draw for the Sabres. Crosby loses to Thompson, which instantly went to Power. Power sent it to the other defenseman. Who's that? But Krebs, Sabres, though, the beautiful set play. Face-off won by Thompson. And this is the far circle in the offensive zone. Wins the face-off, goes back to the right defenseman, which was Power. Power over to the left defenseman. He passed it up. Guy skated all the way around, all the way to the red line behind the net, right? He shot it up to the slot and took a shot. It was a cool play for the Sabres. I have to admit it. Now we are at a commercial break, everybody. So let's talk about what's going around in the NHL. Islanders double 0-0, but Islanders are starting a power play, it looks like. 2 shots on net so far for the Islanders, 5 shots on net so far for the Devils. Hurricanes, Rangers. Hurricanes up 1-0 against the Rangers, both with 7 shots on goal. Flyers, Senators. Flyers, there's 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period of this hockey game. Senators with 7 shots. Flyers, 0 shots. Earlier this week, the Sharks got 1 shot on net in a period. And my pops was telling me after 55 years of him watching hockey, he's never seen that. Predators Capitals game going on too. There's 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in that game. Capitals are up 2-0. 5 shots on net for them. 8 shots on net so far for the Predators. And of course, this Panthers Lightning game is about to pop off. The only hockey game left after that is Kings Golden Knights. I do not know if the Bread Man is debuting. Man, honestly, everybody, that Artemi Panarin trade still bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It is awful. Wow. 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 I'll never understand. But you want to know what I'll understand? That the hockey game is back on. Darlene behind his net. Looks like they're going to. Oh, they get it all the way in the Penguin zone, but they're unable to handle that pass. Carlson sends it up to Rust. Rust battling. He's going to get checked. All right, Sabres. What can you do? Samuelson works the puck up. Checks Wotherspoon as the I almost said Panthers. Sabres try to control it. Darlene Doughies gets past Chinikov. Attempts for the center. Can't do it. There's no Penguin that was even on him. He lost the puck behind the net. Penguins, however, now get it out. Chinikov up with Novak and Malkin. Attacking the Sabres. Battle behind the net in the left's close side. No. Sabres take the puck as Doan pokes it forward. Novak for the Penguins gets it over the blue line. Malkin tries for a springboard pass to the slot. Did not connect. However, the Penguins tried to maintain puck possession. Unsuccessful. Sabres get it over the line. Power, right side, skates and shot! Glove save. Silva. Thank God. Power is taking more shots. Have Power shoot the puck. Shoot the puck, Power. How far Power got into the circle. He got into the circle from all the way from the blue line. There was nobody on him. But it did just go, it looked like it almost went right to the glove. If you're a first overall defenseman, you have to have a good shot. There's no excuse. They got to get Power shooting. Speaking of Power, he's playing catch with Byram. Byram behind, he's going to wrap the net. Look to take the shot. He's like, nope, I don't want to shoot. Back to Power. Byram shot. Beautiful back and forth. Oh, that wasn't Power. Nonetheless, Sabres. Tuck lost the puck immediately, and it goes to neutral ice. Can Novak do anything with it? Can't Dougie. Byram going to chop the puck forward. Krebs now slows the play down. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the first period of this hockey game. Sabres and Penguins are tied 1-1. Play continues behind the Sabres net as McGrody throws a check to help the Penguins maintain puck possession. Unsuccessful as the Sabres shoot the puck into the neutral ice. Will they control it? They do have it. Was it Malestein who got the puck forward? But now has to battle. Battle with the Penguins' Kulak. Now, the interesting thing so far about both of these teams are in the playoffs right now. They both have a playoff spot. Penguins and Sabres, two teams that have not been in the playoffs for a few years. The Penguins, unfortunately, you watch a generational talent like Sidney Crosby age, his talents haven't. He's a little slower with the skating, but he's such a rock solid athlete as far as his core. The guy can't get shook. Crosby is just too solid. And Crosby can just keep playing. He does not look like his talents are slowing down. And just maybe his legs by a little bit. Of course, a couple of concussions is going to make you play more conservative as a player. Crosby still continues to dominate. Look, he's on a 40-goal pace. Wotherspoon sends the puck to the Sabres net. Carlson and Rust try to control it. Not going to happen. McLeod for the Sabres gets it over the blue line. 3 Sabres streaking, unable to make anything of it. But they still maintain possession as Samuelson behind the red line at the close side. Wasn't able to do anything with that play either. I've said that a few times tonight. Wasn't able to do anything with that. Achari slows the play down as the Penguins figure out what they want to do with it as Malkin tries to muscle it forward. Penguins retreat into neutral ice as they try to find a different angle. Achari, doggies, Malkin, give and go. Sends it up to Solovyev. He gets the shot. Dude, I looked at that name Solovyev and I was like, what a weird name. Solovyev. Was it Solovyev? Maybe, man. Maybe. Man, it feels weird we're not even at our first period. Ah, pizza looks so good. Man, you want how many pizzas they actually make? You know what's funny for like Domino's and Brandon Hagel getting the goal against the Panthers? First goal in the first 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's see how long it takes for the Panthers to use Brandon Hagel's head as a cushion. Seems like Brandon Hagel gets cross-checked in the face every game he plays against the Panthers, which I hate. Even though I'm a Panthers fan, I hate that Hagel's getting treated like that. What just happened? A slap shot redirect, and it goes off a leg, and it just squeezes right, just goes right between the arm and the rib cage of the Panthers goalie. Hagel's 27th goal of the season. Wow. We got to let's see what we can do for our background today, everybody. Oops. Yep, no, that's right. We're going to see what we can make more fun. And I'm sure we got to get some more of these lights in. Gotta make sure they're not in the shot, but use it to brighten it up a little bit. All right. See if this works. Why do my, okay. I need my game to not freeze. Need my game to not freeze. Apparently this is the Pittsburgh Penguins preset that Nova Lance made, who if everyone knows, that is our mod. She is Stream Master a lot of the time, but I'm trying to take over as Stream Master. Because it would be good if I learned as I roll my neck, because my neck hurts. This is the true direction that it looks like when it's not mirrored. So this is how it actually feels like I'm moving. So when I point to the right, I'm actually pointing to the right, not the left. If Johnson gets right in front of the net, gets a point blank shot in Silvas. Power play. Yeah, show me the power play for the Sabres. Low key, I wanted to see Artemi Panarin go to the Sabres and just haunt his team, but nope, they're going to send him to the other side. They don't want to see him. They don't want to play against. You don't want to arm the people that are going to beat you. You don't want to get beaten by Your old player. Oh, Malkin just slashed Owen Power right across the nostril. Ow. That would hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt. That would not feel good. Here we go. They're showing some stats. 84% for the penalty kill for the Penguins, 20% for the power play for the Sabres. And within 4 seconds, the Penguins have already sent the puck down all the way to the line and pretty much shot on net within 4. So the Penguins, 4 seconds into the Sabres power play, already have more shots on net. Dahlin shot, I don't know if that one went wide. It looks like it did. And they cleared it again. 2 clears for the Penguins. 30 seconds, 26 seconds. It will be 30 seconds before the Sabres get across the blue line again. Already off of the clock. And just like that, they gave the puck right away again. If you are the Buffalo Sabres, you're starting to get frustrated because they literally just gave the puck away. All right. Is that a whole minute that the Penguins have literally chopped off the clock because the Sabres mismanagement? On the McLeod, you tried to Dougie through the Penguins and you lost puck. Are they being too greedy? Let's watch it again. Sabres, this is the Pittsburgh Penguins NHL one that I type in. No, Penguins instantly take it. This is pretty embarrassing if you're the Sabres and has to be frustrating. Let's effing do it again, they say. They get it over the blue line. Instantly lose the puck again. Bronx cheer from the Sabres fans. Good job, guys. Owen Power, the guy whose face got slashed. He's going to drop the puck. Can tuck. Get it over. Dougie's run. Can't lose the puck. And the Penguins catch the puck, but they don't clear it. Sabres with their first look at the power play is Dahlin. Gets it over. Puck below the goal line. He's going to come up. Dougie's run. Can't get the shot off as the Sabres. Penguins clear. Can Malkin get the breakaway? He's behind the net. Lyon beats him to it. And then Power, two-hander, backhander, sends it to neutral ice. Sabres with their best attacks since that, before the power play, because that was an awful power play. Malestein bounces off the boards. Sabres, unlucky bounces. It goes off a shin pad, and Crosby takes the puck. Gets it over the blue line. Looks to make a pass to Carlson. It bounces away from him. And yet again cleared down the ice. Nope. Penguins take it as the Hayes, that is the Penguins goal scorer, comes in with a jolt of energy. Big ol' hit. Penguins keep the puck in the zone with the shot. Good goal from Hayes. He's on 2 goals this game. A quick clipper, and the Penguins are up by 2. He's hyped. And this is what you need in a hockey game. This is what you need your team. This is why you need young players, because you have hungry players like this. You have players that are getting used to Miles. Between the legs to set him up. Oh, that's filthy! Oh, that is a goal. That is a goal. Between the legs, no look pass to the puck. at the front of the net, and Hayes chops the puck in. Snaps the puck in. He has, oh my gosh, he has scored all of the goals so far for the Penguins. Wow. Wow. That's not, ooh. Power play. Let's see if the Sabres can actually do anything with the power play because that first one was actually embarrassing. Like, actually embarrassing. Penguins win the draw. Wotherspoon. Clifton can't get enough gas on the puck, but Russ does. He gets it to the center. Darlene curls. Drops it. Thompson flubs it. Wow, does he have the yips? Drops it to Quinn. Quinn Doan. Thompson behind the net. Here they go. Zucker to Darlene. Sabres going to slow this play down. There's only 25 seconds left in the period. Sabres, I like it. They're playing relaxed. They're just saying, oh, we got the puck. You guys can't touch it. We're going to figure it out. Shit from Darlene. Bounces right off of Brian Russ. Brian Russ, 2 blocks back to back. Penguins clear it. Does anyone have gas to get to the puck? No, it's too far away. Tage Thompson sets up Quinn. Zucker with the shot. Bounces off Silva into the netting. Horn sounds. I think they're going to say the period is over. McGrody. Hugging. Hayes. As the Penguins are happy that their debut player. Wow. Well, everybody, we are going to go into intermission. I'm going to try and eat a little bit of food. So let's see. I don't think my intermission is set up. How's this look? All right. So I am going to mute myself, everybody, and I will be back for the second period. All right, everybody. All right. All right. Week Kagan coming back. Week Kagan coming back. La 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 la. Let's go live. Let's go live. And this was my fear. Yeah, my camera was gonna F up. And it's over. Come on, camera. Shoot. Well, everybody, this is the problem that I've been dealing with where only one of my cameras will like work at a time. Oh, dude, I've always wanted cheap viewers. Uh, I was afraid if I switched my inputs that it would screw up my, or I'd lose the potential ability to control. It would screw up my. That's what happened. Or I'd lose the potential ability to control. It would screw up my. That's what happened. All right. Sorry, everybody. I will not be able to speak for a little bit. I now get to troubleshoot my camera on stream. Yay! Everyone likes it when we cake and doesn't get to cast and just has to work on his stream the entire time. I mean, that's me using my desktop, my laptop, because I use a content creation laptop. It's disappeared. Now we will reattach you. Yay! You just gotta boot up. Boot up. Please work. 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 No. No. My camera. Oh man, how embarrassing. I'm sorry, stream. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. They like take each other over. It's kind of annoying. I wonder if I just go to settings that I need to use. This is, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Well, looks like 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. Sabres are up 11 shots against the Penguins 10. So only one shot more. Easy for the Penguins to try to get that back. Sabres, though, you gotta be upset after that first, I almost said season. Dude, that first power play, yikes. That first power play was bad. It was really bad. No, and that doesn't even do anything. Which one is it? It's 2. For camera 2. Let's see here. All right, I can do my laggy camera. At least it's something. Ah, man, I hate when I have to, because it's like a extra pass through that it does. Oh, and now you get to see my light spears that I have next to me. All right, my hands are still here. Dude, this is so dumb. I have no idea. I have no idea why it's like this, but whatever. It's just how I'm gonna have to do it for tonight, and I'll have to refigure this out again. Dude, I just knew that once I switched to that other mode, it was gonna F me. I knew it. I knew it. All right, back into the hockey game. Oh, you know what? Let's before we get back in the hockey game, let's turn it to Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo Sabres NHL. We will turn our lights to the Sabres scheme. We did the Penguins scheme for the first period. We'll do the Sabres scheme for the second period. Big old check behind the net. Byram's going to shoot that puck up, gets it, and look who gets it in neutral zone. Was that Doan? I don't know. I'm just gonna say it was. Nope, it's definitely not. Definitely not. All right, here we go. That's pretty cool. This is the Sabres glow, everybody. Tell me what you think about the Sabres glow. The Sabres glow. Oh, I'm gonna be hungry tonight. Hungry. Oh, very proud Sabres fans. She's vibing. She's vibing. Little Penguins fans here. All right, everybody. Let's take a look to see. Let's look at some of the stats in this game tonight because I'm actually curious to see how physical this game has been. Because 10 shots each right now, I mean, that's all right. I mean, the period just started. Penguins have only won 34% of the faceoffs, which with 66% for the Sabres. They just That's really crazy considering the Penguins were always a very strong faceoff team. Of course, they have Sidney Crosby, who is one of, if not the best faceoff guy in the game, or was, right? We're talking when you talk Sidney Crosby, you don't necessarily talk about the current season. You just talk about him as a career overall. You know what to expect out of him because he's so talented. Malkin just runs into his own teammate and just almost checks him to the ice. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Malkin actually just walked into skated into his own teammate. Or his teammate skated him. One of the ways. All right. Now hits. Hits the same. 10-11 in favor of the Sabres. So it's a physical game, 4-on-4 block shots. 10 giveaways by the Penguins. So the Penguins are less disciplined with the puck. A lot less disciplined puck. Three takeaways, though, by the Penguins and only one by the Sabres. So the Penguins, at least, I mean, if you're giving the puck away, at least you're getting it back, right? At least you're getting it back. Dude, I look like I'm in stop motion. I hate this stupid thing. I hate this virtual bot, dude. But at least I can be live. At least I can be live. All right, Penguins have it in their zone, or at least they're trying to control it. Brian Rust on the close boards sends it up. Mantha takes it behind the Sabres net. Collisions of plenty. Sabres actually get the puck out. But can he get a step? Sucker, draw pass, Byram shot. Don't know where that even went. Looks must have went off the glass. Terrible pass, or attempted a pass, and the Penguins just bobble it. Sabres are going to regain the puck. No, Byram's just going to fling it right into the neutral zone. Springs Quinn. All right, let's see how it goes. Sabres doing Dougie around Carlson, actually. Pretty embarrassing. When young players do that to veterans, they're like, I don't like that. Wow, it looked like Silva was going to hop on a puck, and somehow that puck got iced. Okay, it's going all the way back. It's going all the way back. So it wasn't anything exciting. Penguins, hey, they win a face-off. They don't do that too much, or at least in this game. Kindle, oh, icing. Well, my game's a minute behind. Oh, that's How's my game a minute behind? Apparently the Penguins scored, so it's 3-1 now. Ben Kendall scored. I can't believe I was a minute behind. So I just fast forwarded the minute. I just clicked the jump to live. That bothers me. That whole discussion on X about how ESPN and Hulu set your game back during the commercials. It like pauses your feed so you don't actually have the live feed. Kindle, yeah, okay. Now seeing the goal on a replay from the Panthers game. Well, that was a laser. Kulak has the puck at the blue line, close blue line that is. He's gonna give it to Malkin. Malkin circles around. They keep circling. Chinikov holds it in. No, but he's gonna shoot it right diagonal at the boards. Novak recovers it. Wotherspoon sends the puck into the streaking Carlson. No, is that a Chari? No, Penguins lose control. Owen Power shoots the puck in, bounces off the board. Malliston can't get to it. But Darling does, takes the shot. I thought that it went in. It did not. Sabres far side along the boards. Far side along the boards. He takes the shot. We got a cross-check penalty. Dude, these AI commercials are just too much for me. Hey, it looks like, well, let's talk about what's going on around the league. Islanders, Devils. Islanders are up 1-0 against the Devils. Looks like Casey Cizikas with his 7th goal of the season. Hurricanes, Rangers, Hurricanes still up one up, up 1-0. 26 shots on nets for the Hurricane. 9 shots on goal. Shots on net. What am I saying? Shots on goal. SOG. Why did I say shots on net? 26 shots on goal for the Hurricanes. 9 for the Rangers. That is ouch. Oh, dude. Flyers, Senators. Flyers have 6 shots. I gotta see how many. They got 2 shots on goal in the first period. The Flyers. Man, I wonder when they got their second shot because there was 5 minutes left in that first period. Flyers only had 1 shot. Senators lead 1-0. Nick Cousins, his 8th this season. Capitals crushing the Predators' hopes and dreams right now. They're up 3-0. Chikrin, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Wilson. Pierre-Luc Dubois' debut of the season. It's his first goal of the season. Panthers losing 2-0. Hagel, of course, scored pretty early in the game. And now Zemus Gergensen's scored as well as they are in the period intermission. Panthers and the Lightning, they do not. That is some hatred. That is some hatred. Penguins win the faceoff, but Dahlin ends up with the puck, drops it. Quinn sends it to Doan. They're going to play a little catch at the circle. Doan, oh, Rustlet in front of the net, and Doan just collected the puck, didn't do a thing with it. Shot for the Sabres. Silvas, quick, easy save. Puck just bounced right off of him. Believe it or not, the puck's in the same spot that it was with Quinn controlling it as he tries to switch the ice to the other side. Gets along the right circle. Nope, behind the net, still has it. Sends it to Thompson. He's on the left circle, close circle. Tries to get between the legs of Clifton. Can't do it. Sabres still have the puck. Quinn skates in, goes for the shot. Bounces off the back of the boards. He recovers the puck at the point. Switches the ice. Dumps it far side. Doan back to Dahlin. Close side. Pretends to switch the ice as Doan drops it to Dahlin. Dahlin back to Doan. 50 seconds left of this power play. Sabres, they get a shot right there, but they're going to need another goal. They want another goal. Another goal is extremely important for them to catch up to the Penguins. Thompson rips the puck right into the skates of Rust. Penguins clear, and everyone's just going to go for the change. Lyon's going to take a look at his opportunities as Kindle harasses Dahlin, who absorbs the pass from Lyon. The dropper is McLeod. Speeds up. Instantly gets checked by McGrody. Penguins lob the puck down into the Sabres zone. Dahlin is like, you know what? I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to change. Leaves it for McLeod. Sabres getting choked on that power play. They cannot generate any buzz on their power play at all. It's been awful. Their power plays have had no gas. 0 gas power plays. 0 out of 10 gas. Sabres, however, they're still going to try and compete. They're still trying to compete right now. Carlson has it. He skates it in. He's going to weave and shoot the puck on in. Penguins try to control it. Cross ice. Cross the boards, actually. Sabres flip the puck out into neutral ice. Can they control it? Chinakhov comes away with it. .643 to go in the second. Has anyone felt like this second period is just like blitzed through? I feel like it. Wow. Mallison just on Novak. Novak's like, I'm not on your stick though. Also get off of me. Enough of that. Oh, was that Wotherspoon went for a check and just bounced off the dude? That was funny. Where's the puck? Mantha has it now. A little back and forth as Clifton tries to clear it, but he clears it right into Tuck's rear, and the puck just drops right behind him, and it looked like he laid an egg. No one actually saw where the puck was for a few moments. Sabres have it over the blue line again. Time to control. Oh, right in front, Thompson! Nobody was on him. Received the puck, but it rolled right off his stick. Penguins with the counterattack. It's Crosby leading it. Rusty's going to send it along. And the Sabres just gave up their best opportunity in the slot. Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful opportunity. There's nobody on Thompson. Everyone was behind the Penguins net. And he had, I mean, it's like the world froze for a second. Totally. My camera is aping up, man, so I look like a robot. I had to switch it to this glitchy mode that allows me to still cast. You can still hear me pretty clearly, but I look like a robot. I did my little intermission thing and it came back and it's not as great as it used to. But I hope you love the lights. That was the secret I showed you. It was not lit up and now it's all lit up. So it looks super duper dope. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, player. Thanks. All right, Penguins. What can you do in the Sabre zone? Bowen Byram robs the Penguins of the puck. And let's see how the Sabres can put on the pressure. Ha, just kidding. They do nothing with it. Brian Rust circles around the Penguins' defensive area before sending the puck in, and it's an offsides call on Novak. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those things. Give me a theme. Just tell me like a theme. Tell me like something that you like that you're like do a theme for the lights and I'll do it. I have an AI system that I can do almost anything. Yeah, it looks sick. We're watching AI commercials, everyone. Don't you worry. The NHL loves giving us AI commercials. Stuff as well. I'll type stuff as well into my AI. What if it just breaks it? Here we go. It's just all white. It's all white. It's all white. This is this is there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. But you want to see the funny thing is that uh, here I'll zoom the camera out for a second. My light spears are both flashing. I think that's even better. That is actually funny. Get the zoom. Ooh, McLeod got it over the blue line. No, that was Zucker, the former Penguin. All of it's funny. It is funny. So I got my pucks. Oh, I can even do this light over here too. So I have even more lights. So I have these lights too, and I'll do the same to this bot. We'll do stuff as well. Reasoning, reasoning. Come on, figure it out. It's a party glow. It's literally a party. It's flashing green, orange, pink, green, orange, pink. So on one of them, it just looks like it is. On one of them, it's just flashing white, and the other one for the theme, it's uh, get a haircut. You need to look fresh. I tried last week, but apparently he went home sick. I made the appointment. I drove there. And everybody was like, "He's not here." I'm like, "Well, I made an appointment on your website." And they're like, "Well, yeah, he just went home sick. I don't think he's coming back. He might, but I don't think he will." Can you guys message him, reach out to him, call him? Sure, bro. And they do, and he he was sick. He didn't come back, so I just left. So I'm gonna try to do it this weekend or tomorrow. I know what you mean, bro. I will be fresh. All right, I need another theme. I can't have this boring white behind me forever, bro. So I'm gonna need a new theme. Sabres behind the Penguins net. Tage Thompson can't generate any offense. Chinikov, he's gonna flip that puck on in. And it goes right into the neutral zone. Oh! Ooh, Alex Tuck skated right into Silvas. Delayed penalty. Penguins slowing the play down with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second period. They are up 3-1, 14 shots on net only compared to the Sabres, 17. Penguins had to retool it. They are going to lose their opportunity. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to try that. Try that. I still hope you should. I'm still saying you should walk into your new job with well, no, Jamaican beads in your beard. Braided Jamaican beads. And wearing a do-rag that's Jamaican colors. And just like kind of vibe with everything. They're gonna be like, all right, man, so this is your first responsibility is doing the training. You're like, oh, I could dig that. And then they're gonna be like, wow, this guy's vibey. And you're gonna be like, it's like, you know what? I'm just trying to be like a good teammate, you know? I need a new theme. Give me a new theme. I can think of a theme for you. This theme is called Free Victor. I'm going to do it with my lights too. That's so funny. I like how fruity it is. It's so funny. Reasoning, reasoning. Not a victory theme. Not Free Victor. Come on. Penguins power play. This is Free Victor's more party settings. Malkin sends it to the front of the net, but they can't get it to go. Penguins going to hold on to this puck. Carlson skates it up, looks for Crosby. Crosby one-timer. Lyon stops that puck, but it bounces right back to Crosby. It continues to bounce. Just tipped wide. McLeod almost has the stepper on Carlson, too. But Carlson tries to send it around to Crosby. Puck on its edge. Has no gas. Penguins go from a fantastic opportunity into a dire situation. As Malkin controls it on the close boards, drops it to Carlson again. Let's see how the Penguins can work this puck on in. Malkin sends it slow. It does get tipped out of the way of Crosby. Carlson slows it back down at the blue line again. Can't beat the saver on the first shot. Second shot does. A bouncing puck goes into the net. And that's essentially what's going to do it right now. We got 44 seconds left in the power play, 49 seconds left in the period. Free Victor, fool. All right, Penguins, what can you do with it? Sidney Crosby over to Evgeny Malkin and Ben Kindle. Carlson shoots it to the front of the net. Crosby can't get to it. And Carlson is practically out of gas as the period and the power play get closer to their end. Carlson's just waiting for the Penguins to change. Power play unit number 2 comes onto the ice for the final 10 seconds of the period. Carlson gets squeezed to the far side, skates it in. Sabres pin the puck in an attempt to kill the power play, which they are successful in doing, and the period, which they are also successful in doing. All right, everybody. That is that period. I'm going to go on another period intermission, everybody. I will be right back. See everybody at the third period, which we will also open our pack of hockey cards. Well, everybody, apparently the same thing happened where it like put me behind. But we're only 10 seconds late into the third period. 10 seconds into the third. 10 seconds into the third. Let's see how this hockey game concludes, everyone. I am Week Caken. Let's watch the end of this hockey game. Bam. I'm going to be stubborn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Someone's taking some shots. Is Malkin going to get a penalty right in the beginning? So that'd be pretty lame, but it looks like it. Man, I'm so hopeful my other camera's going to turn on, but it's just like, you know what, we caking? I don't want to work for you tonight. I want to be a butt face. Face of butt. Not even good butt. Bad. This is bad butt. This is all bad butt. I don't like bad butt, but we're getting some bad butt. Ooh. Ooh, Sabres score. All right, last time trying this. Tage Thompson's 30th of the year? That's pretty lit. That is 18 shots apiece. Uh, I'll be laggy. Let me go grab my box of hockey cards, everybody. I'm just a little off camera for now. Off camera for now. Off camera for now. All right, got it. All right. Oh no, you worked for like a second. It was literally working. Aww. Why can't you find it? You just found it, and now you can't find it. Come on. I'm doing the thing, and you should be able to find me. Nope, can't find me. Oh my goodness, everybody. This has been a very unfortunate end to the stream. Only thing that works is my webcam. And I don't want to use my lame webcam. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everyone. I don't know. It's so hard. But we got our box of hockey packs. We're watching Sam Bennett, Panthers and Lightning fights after fights. 4 minutes left to go in the second period of that game. We're going to back up. We're going to do two things. First, I'm going to roll up my sleeves. We're going to back up our cards that we already have on display. And then we will put the box here for a second. I will open the box. And of course, I reset this. All right, should I do a pack on the top? Let's do a pack. Let's do another pack that's kind of down there a little bit. I pulled out a credentials, back-to-back credentials, everybody. That's exciting. I'm excited to open credentials. Credentials has actually started to become one of my favorites. Honestly, one of my favorites. So let's see if we can do this. No, it won't work. A pack of credentials right here, everybody. Let's see what we can get as the Penguins are on the power play. Rust takes a shot, but it's going to bounce along the boards. Crosby, no-looker pass. And the Penguins get it back to Crosby, who rips a shot. Just bounces off of Lyon. And some good sneezing by me. As I crack into the pack of credentials. Maybe we got something cool in this pack, everyone. It looks kind of goofy. Dylan Larkin. Seth Jones. He's a Stanley Cup champion with the Panthers now. We got a red. Looks like, oh my goodness. 71. Wild. Who the heck? No. Tyson Forrester. I have no idea if this guy's still on the Flyers. I have no idea if this guy's still on the Flyers. But that's a gorgeous card. Highly anticipated Tyson Forrester. Here we go, everybody. This one's like kind of made it protrude a little bit. This card's red. Credentials red. Brent Burns, number 8. Yup. Who played for the Hurricanes for so many years. Numbered 67 out of 240. 67 out of 249. Brent Burns, who is now a member of the Colorado Avalanche as he is seeking a Stanley Cup. So Brent Burns over here. That's a pretty cool card to pack, everyone. I'm actually pretty happy to get that. Even though he's not on the team anymore, the numbered card, that's really neat to add to the collection. So our Tyson Forster on the Flyers. Brent Burns and some McDavid.